Does Ron Paul's curriculum use textbooks? Hi, my name is Dan and this is Tip of the Day brought to you by Ron Paul Curriculum Supportgroups.com. Today I'm going to talk about textbooks. As you may have read on the website, Ron Paul's curriculum does not use textbooks. What's that all about? When it comes to books, there are what's called primary sources, secondary sources, and textbooks. So what are these? Well, primary sources could be something like the Bible. So that means you would go directly to the source itself and read the Bible. Now, a secondary source could be something like, let's say, Martin Luther writing a book about the Bible. So then you would go to a book written by Martin Luther where he's writing about the Bible. You're not reading the Bible, but you're reading Martin Luther's thoughts about the Bible. So you see, already here we're one step away from the original source. Well, textbooks usually take it one step or several steps further. You won't be reading the Bible. You won't be reading the secondary source like Martin Luther, what he wrote about the Bible. Rather, you'll be reading what somebody wrote about Martin Luther concerning what he wrote about the Bible. Or it could even be you'll be reading what somebody has written about somebody who has written about what Martin Luther has written about the Bible. And there's a problem right there. Those of you who've read Habermas know you never just observe an object. You always see it through a perspective. And textbooks usually have a certain perspective. So you're not reading the actual source, but you're reading their perspective. Now, wouldn't it be much better to go directly to the source? Why read about Shakespeare when you can read Shakespeare? Why read about Tolstoy when you can read Tolstoy? Why read about Keynes or the Austrian economics when you can read their works or secondary works? So personally, I'm really excited that the Ron Paul curriculum is not going to use that many textbooks, but are going directly to secondary and primary sources. That was all for Tip of the Day brought to you by Ron Paul Curriculum Supportgroups.com. Remember to share and like. See you tomorrow.